Michael's Place invites you to a night at the movies, Friday, May 6th at 7 p.m. at the State Theater, featuring the inspiring, at times hilarious hit, Mad Hot Ballroom, rated PG. Proceeds benefit Michael's Place, providing support and advocacy for all ages grieving the death of a loved one. Tickets are $25 and include popcorn and pop, and can be purchased at the State Theater box office by calling 947-3446 or online at stateandbijou.org. See you at the show.
I like to dance.
I don't have a good dance move. I have no talent. I've always wanted to play the accordion.
Oh, my favorite dance move?
My favorite dance move was the pump. Tap dancing. I can do this and do this. I like to move it, move it.
Losing someone you love can shake you to the very core of who you are, leaving you vulnerable and seemingly voiceless. Unknowingly, the hidden forces of grief will take away what was normal, creating an unpredictability of emotions that can leave you socially isolated, not knowing if it's safe to speak. Be encouraged, though, because at Michael's Place, you can find your voice again.
I think it happened really quick. His heart attack happened really quick. And we were in a place where there was no hospital anywhere. And I was driving, thank goodness. So I stopped, and of course I was like screaming and just, freaking out. And all the kids were in the car. They didn't really know what was going on. And Mike had said something, and I wish I could have heard what he said. But I told Michael, call 911, tell them to meet us at this gas station in East Jordan. The amazing thing is the kids had gone to Vacation Bible School that summer, and there was a pastor of the church that held it, and he ended up being the paramedic that was driving the ambulance. So he drove us to the hospital. It was just, God blessed our whole family, even though it was terrible. And but it was hard. It was really hard. It was just so sudden that I was in shock, of course, and the kids were in shock. I just was really numb, and everyone's like, you handled that so well, but I don't know if you handle it well, you just can't believe it. It's lonely, and you do feel like you're alone, and it's hard to ask for help, and I think that's where Michael's Place comes in. Because you realize you do need help, and they're there to offer services and opportunities and fun for the families. You guys do activities. They don't really know that they're working through things, but they are. And I talk to them a lot, and I leave the door open for them. But I think even working on the parent is important, so that it makes me more healthy to help them to work through it too. I mean, Nathan made the other day at Michael's Place, he made a wrench out of clay, and he made a broken wrench, which caught me off guard. And it was his memory of his dad working with him, and now he can't. But I think the kids, they enjoy coming. And a lot of times it's just for like the meal or to play, but I think in those moments that they get caught off guard and they get to have that memory that sneaks up on them, I think is important. Father's Day, we went to to the cemetery, and we had a picnic, and we let off a balloon, and they all wrote something on the balloon. So that kind of stuff, it helps them to take a moment too, because life goes by so fast. As you attend Michael's Place, you feel better and you do smile. And I love to see my kids smile. When we leave, they're all smiling and they're happy to be there.
I love you, Daddy.
The victory over grief is in the painful place of embracing it, the very place where we find our voices again. This is the healing of Michael's Place.
Having lost my wife to cancer, I recognize the value of Michael's Place to our community. We at North Bay Produce proudly sponsor both Michael's Place and tonight's feature performance.
North Bay Produce is a company with a heart towards nurturing the community's deepest needs and proudly partnering tonight with Michael's Place.
Hi, I'm Sid Van Slyke with Chemical Bank.
I'm Christine Stevens with Chemical Bank. We're committed to serving locally, and we're with Michael's Place every step of the way.
We are pleased to present tonight's Night at the Movies. We're proud to support Michael's Place not only tonight, but throughout the year.
With nearly 100 years of community banking, Chemical Bank is invested in the hopes and dreams of our communities.
Thank you to our presenting sponsors, event sponsors, donors, volunteers, and to all of you for making this evening possible.
Thank you for coming. Please enjoy the show.